Hey, 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 how's it going? How's it going, everyone? My name is Alex, and I'm super excited to be here today. I'm excited to share with you this amazing journey that I've been on and why I think that it is the perfect journey for you to embark on as well, and why now is the time to do it. So I'm going to tell you a little bit about me. I'm going to tell you a little bit about my story, and then I welcome you to ask any questions that you have. A couple of things that I want to say right off the top is if you were invited to watch this video by somebody else, by another Y sister, that's what we call each other because it is a sisterhood. If you were invited by somebody else, please circle back to them if you have any questions that I did not answer here, or if you want to just jump on board, okay? Feel free to reach out to them. If I invited you and or if you're catching this from my business page, then please feel free to ask me any questions here or message me if you want to have a private chat. I am an open book. I will gladly answer any and all of your questions. I want to make sure that I can help you feel comfortable in making a great decision, whether it is today or in the near future. So just to give you, and just make sure that you say hi. Make sure that you say hello, what's up, drop your favorite emoji, whatever the case may be. Just say hi when you jump on in so that I can make sure that I see you. I can thank you for jumping on. And if you have any questions, please feel free to ask. Like I said, I'm an open book and I will tell you anything and everything that I know. So again, let me tell you a little bit myself. My name is Alex. I am 41. I have 2 girls and I have been doing this business for almost 5 years, which is crazy. It's a very long time. And let me tell you, it's been 5 very interesting years where my business has taken many twists and turns. And I have managed to grow an international team, having had absolutely zero expectations when I started. That's one of the very important things that I want to talk to you about. And I want to try to hit various points that are questions that most people have. So when I started this journey 5 years ago, I literally had zero expectation because I didn't really know what I was getting into. I really had no idea. I decided to join just for the makeup. A good friend of mine had told me that I should get the presenter's kit, and I trusted her because she was a good friend. And I'm going to tell you something that you kind of learn along the way is that sometimes when people say to you, you should try this, you should listen to people sometimes because they have gone on this journey and they know what it has the capacity to do. Okay, so I joined 5 years ago. It'll be 5 years in September. And again, I had zero expectations. I didn't really have an interest in growing this as a business. I just did it for the makeup. But what ended up happening is the thing that happens to a lot of people. I'm going to ask you guys to do me a favor. Drop me a comment and just say hello because I just want to make sure that I am seeing your comments, okay? So I had no expectations. I had no intention of doing absolutely anything because I had some of the same sort of concerns that most people have, such as I don't have the time to do it. Right. And the second biggest concern, hey, Courtney, thanks for commenting. I appreciate that. Hey, Mindy, what's going on? So number one, I thought to myself, I don't have the time. I don't have the time to do this. And number two is I'm not a makeup artist. I don't know what I'm doing, right? So those are 2 valid concerns, but I'm hoping that I can address those with you. So what ended up happening was back 5 years ago when I got my presenter's kit, which is the kit that you purchase to get started, one of the main items in there was the 3D Fiber Lashes mascara. That was the hot item at the time. And I tried it and it was bonkers. It was incredible how good this mascara was. So as a good female, I went to work the next day because I do work full time, okay? I went to work the next day and I showed all of the girls that I worked with my amazing lashes because I was so blown away by them. And of course, they all loved it. And the first thing they said to me was, "Where did you get it?" And I said, I signed up for this thing and you can get it through me. My intention was not to sell at all. My intention was to just share with them this great product that I had tried, because that's what we do. We share the products that we love all the time. When you go and buy a great shampoo, what do? You tell your friends about it. When you go buy a great shirt and it was a great price or it was a great deal or whatever the case may be, you tell your girlfriends about it. And there's nothing different here, okay? So I went and I shared with them how great this mascara was, and that day I had 19 girls want to order the mascara. So that blew me away, and so I said, okay, I mean, I don't even know how to place an order, but I'll try and figure it out. I placed the order for these ladies. They got their mascara, and within 3 hours of placing that order, I had been paid my commission to a prepaid credit card. So all of a sudden, my initial investment that I had made to purchase this kit, again with zero expectations, I had made back most of the money that I had invested. So a little light bulb went off in my head, and I was just like, huh. That's interesting, because what are some of the things that we hear? I definitely hear this, and tell me if you've heard this before. Have you ever heard a girlfriend say to you, man, I can't afford that, or I need more money, or I'm looking for a part-time job, but you have all of these different stipulations. For example, you know, if you have kids, you may not be able to leave the house at any time to work an additional part-time job. I don't think I'm frozen, Dawn, but I'll check somewhere else just to be 100% sure. Let me just pause for 1 second and I will go and make sure. If anybody else is frozen, please tell me. But I think it should be fine. I think it should be fine. Let me just go in here into the event and see if I can find the video, and all good now. Okay, that's fine. Great. So again, I had zero intentions of doing anything, and within 1 day of sharing my love for this brand new product that I had just tried, I was able to help these women get amazing lashes. Just like that. And I got paid within 3 hours. That's how it works. Every time you or someone places an order on your website, you get paid within 3 hours. There is nowhere else that will pay you that quickly, right? When you go to work, you put in a day's work, and they don't typically pay you within 3 hours or even at the end of the day. You get paid weekly, you get paid bi-weekly, or you get paid bi-monthly, for example. So I want to sort of paint you a picture as to who this business is good for. And here's the truth. This business is good for absolutely everybody. If you're a stay-at-home mom, this is for you. If you work full-time like me, this is for you. If you are looking to grow your confidence, find a sisterhood of women that are going to have your back to help uplift you, empower, and validate you, this business is for you. This business is for every woman or man, and that wants to embark on a journey that can potentially change your life. Okay, one thing that I want to say is that this is not difficult, but it's also not easy. And the reason is that you are completely in charge of what you do, right? When you sign up and become a presenter, you are your own boss. I'm not your boss. Whoever sponsors you is not your boss. The only person that is in charge of what you do, how often you do it, or how well you do it is you. Okay, so that's why having this sisterhood of women behind you and your sponsor is what's going to help you push through and learn how to grow a business, how to grow your network, how to get sales, all of those things. This is not something that you join in and you're left off by yourself to figure it out. We have built various tools, various training. The company itself has an incredible amount of information and training that you can tap into and make this a success, okay? So like I was saying, what this really is sharing the love of your product. Now, some people are concerned that if they're going to be a presenter, they can only wear unique makeup. That's really not the case. You can wear whatever you want, but you will find that as you try more and more of our products, you will fall in love with them. And it's not just because the product is incredible, it's because why this company exists. That is a big, big driving force for all of us that have been in this business for a long time, or even for a little bit of time. If you don't know this, the reason why Younique was started was to fund the Younique Foundation. Now, you may have heard of our amazing liquid gold, aka our liquid foundation, but that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about a charitable organization called the Younique Foundation, which is a retreat in Utah, okay, which we're now going to have 2 of them, but when it first started, we only had 1, and it is a retreat for women who have been sexually abused as children. It is a place where women can go for a weekend where they can get counseling and different exercises and tools to help them get to reclaim the hope that they may have lost, to find that themselves again. So this is why we are so passionate. It's not just about the product, it's what the product stands for. Every time someone makes a purchase from you or from me, for example, that's going to directly help that organization, that Younique Foundation, and ultimately help the women that need it. So this is a mission-based company, right? This is a company that was started for a purpose. It's not just to sell makeup. So when you have a foundation like that, it gives you a lot more meaning, a lot more strength behind why you do what you do, okay? So let's talk about experience. Do you need to have makeup experience? Do you need to know how to do a smoky eye? Do you need to know how to do your eyebrows? The answer is absolutely not. All of us, the vast majority of us that start this journey are not makeup artists. We are regular women who are either looking for extra income, are looking for a discount on our makeup, or are just looking to start our business because we see the potential that this has. None of the requirements say that you need to be able to do makeup. One of the things that I have discovered time and time again is that people want someone they can relate to. They want to be able to watch someone that they can see themselves in and grow together. I mean, if you go back and look at, I was with somebody today trying liners. If you go back and if I show you some of my original pictures or videos, they were not amazing compared to what I can do today, but that doesn't mean that I wasn't able to still work my business. It doesn't mean that I still wasn't able to help women. You can still totally do this. And the more that you try, the more that you practice, the better you get, but even more so, you become, without even trying, an inspiration to other people to show them that anybody is capable of doing this. So I want to just talk for a second about, let's talk about single moms, for example. Single moms, this is a fantastic business for you because the one thing that single moms need is income. There's always something that the kids needs, whether it's diapers, whether it's shoes, whether it's something for school, whatever the case may be. And you have the ability to earn that extra income simply by working your business on social media. You can work it on Facebook, you can work it on Instagram, YouTube, Snapchat, whatever you want, you can do. It is completely there and available for you. Like I said before, we have a bunch of training that you can take, and your mentor, whether it's me or the person that referred you to this video, will help you, will hold your hand and guide you along the way. So why am I doing this video right now? The reason that it's kind of super exciting right now in July is that our presenters kits, typically we only used to have 1. Then we had 2. And now in July, we actually have 3. And if that wasn't amazing enough, they're all additionally discounted. So what happens is you get a presenter's kit when you sign up. You get a group of makeup. You have 3 choices as to which bundle you can get, and that's going to give you a discount. It's already a built-in discount for the presenters kits. Now, if anybody wants to know prices of presenters kits, I'm not going to say prices just because it's different based on whatever country you're in and the currency. So if you want to know how much a presenters kit costs, just drop below a hashtag price and I will get back to you, or just shoot me a private message if you'd rather do that. That's totally fine. So right now we have 3 options. We have the standard kit, we have the artist kit, and we have the premium kit. They are all different. There are 2 different price points and they're all built differently. Okay. They are all meant to suit different needs. Based on what your desires are. Now, one of the things that's important to note is that sometimes you don't know what your desire is, right? You're not sure which one is the best for you, and you may like I did, change what you think this journey is going to be for you as you go along. If there's one thing that I can get across that is kind of the most important thing, is that you don't need to have everything figured out. You don't need to know what you want to do. You don't need to know that you want to work this as a business or anything for that matter. What you need to do is just make a decision to try and allow yourself to go on this journey. Because if I had said no, straight up no, and not gone on this journey, I would not have met some of my absolute best friends. I would have not been able to make additional income to help my family do the things that we do today. For example, going on a last minute trip out of province, very last minute, like within days, that I was able to help pay for with money that I make from my business, right? So there's things like that. Now, when you join, you are open for business. Our company, Younique, is in 14 different countries. So what does that mean? That means that you have a website that is given to you for free. There is, let me make this very clear, there is literally no fee. You will never pay another fee to Younique once you pay the fee of the presenter's kit. That's it. You get a free website. Okay, you get free training, you get all the free support you want in the world. That's it. The rest is up to you. So what happens is your website is available to anybody in 14 different countries. Let's say, for example, I have a relative in Spain. Let's just use that as an example. Younique is in Spain. So what does that mean? If they see my pictures on Facebook about the brand new 4D fiber mascara and they want to buy it, they can. I simply send them the link to my website. They place the order just like they would on any regular website. It gets shipped to them right to their door. The only difference is that you are going to get paid a commission for that sale within 3 hours. If you think about that for a second, that is very, very powerful. You have the ability to connect with millions of people. I'm not saying this is going to happen for you overnight, but it can definitely happen to you. It can definitely happen to you. It's happened to me, and I am not extraordinary in any way. I am an average woman who gets up every day with her kids, goes to work. I just also work this business because I really believe in what it can do for me, but also what it can do for you. Okay, so you have the ability to connect with millions of people, not just because your website is available to people in all of those countries, but also because this is a social media based company. So you can post a picture on Facebook, you can post it on Instagram, and if people reach out to you, they can order from you. It's having your own online store, except you are the middleman who is getting paid the commission. So, once you join in, like I said, there is 0 fees. You go through the training. This is all up to you. You can do as much or as little as you want. It really is about taking a chance, taking a step outside of yourself, putting those fears and insecurities aside for just a minute and just allowing yourself to try. That's why I like to say, walk in here with 0 expectation and just try. Because the more that you allow yourself to see what is happening around you, if you allow yourself to be inspired by other people who are having success, you will start to realize that you can do the exact same thing for yourself. It is 100% possible. Now, one of the things that is happening very soon, in just like a couple of weeks, is our yearly convention. So every year we have a convention that is open to everybody. This year it's in Orlando, Florida. Last year was San Antonio, Texas. And the year before that was New Orleans. And I have gone to all 3 of those. And it is an absolutely incredible time. It's an exciting time where there's new product launches and you get to meet some amazing people, do some amazing training. And it just keeps you energized for what's to come. Now, I realize that not everyone can go to convention, and that's fine. One of the biggest lessons that I've learned in this business is that if I'm not able to do something today, let's say, for example, I join today and I simply cannot afford to get down to Orlando for convention, that's okay. What I can do is allow myself to be inspired and energized by the people that are going and are going to be feeding me all of that amazing energy, and realize that if I keep going every single day, I am going to be there the next time. One of the things that this business has really done for me personally, and I know that it's done the same for a lot of people, is allow you to think bigger possibilities. You know, a few years ago, I would have never thought I'm going to travel to 2 or 3 places in a year, or that I can afford to take myself and my 2 daughters to a different province for a 3-day family reunion. That there was just no way to do that. But when you're in this business and you have control over income that you can earn, you can dream bigger and you can see what other people have accomplished and you can do the exact same thing. Like I said, this is not a difficult thing to do, but it's also a very easy thing not to do. You have to make a commitment at some point. It doesn't have to be right away, but you have to make a commitment to realize that what you're doing is so amazing. It's so beneficial, not only to you, but to the people that you are helping. One of the greatest joys that I get is when I get messages from women who I've sold, for example, a foundation to, and they're like so happy with the coverage that they're getting, and they're feeling like their skin is feeling great, and they're feeling confident. The power that you have to help inspire and build other women's confidence is incredible. It's an incredible feeling to be able to have that. And yes, you can do that. You can do that without being a makeup artist. You can do that without being an expert. You can do that just by being yourself and by sharing your love of these products and by always standing by our mission. Our mission is to uplift, empower, and validate women all over the world. This company is set up in such a way that it is made for women to be able to have financial freedom. Now, sometimes we get confused about what financial freedom means. Does financial freedom mean being a millionaire? Not necessarily. I mean, that's the ultimate freedom. But sometimes financial freedom is being able to get the things that you and your family need and want when you need and want them. For example, if there is a stay-at-home mom who needs to have diapers tomorrow, she absolutely has the tools and the ability to get on her social media, talk to people, promote product, earn some money, and get those diapers. That is a lot of power that you have in your hands to change your life. Things like that is what we call life-changing, right? And if you continually do that, if you continually show up and you share this amazing journey with other people like I'm doing with you today, it will just keep growing. It will just keep growing. I've been very, very blessed and lucky to have amazing women around me who have helped me in difficult times, and I have helped them in difficult times. There is something very special about women supporting women. There's something very special about women helping each other grow, lifting each other up, and making each other's future better. That is one of the main reasons why I will never leave, because I need that in my life. I want positivity. I want good people around me, and I have had the time of my life so far with this business, and I expect nothing more than better every single day. So like I was saying, right now we have 3 different presenters kits. You have the standard kit, the premium kit, and the artist kit. All 3 of them are already discounted about 40% on average, but right now in July, they are discounted an additional 20%. And the premium and ultimate are being shipped out with free shipping. So you are saving all kinds of money. You're getting about 3 times the amount of product. For example, the artist kit, you are getting over $400 worth of product and you are saving 58% on it. You get all of these products, you get yourself completely set up, you get your free website, and the world is yours. The world is yours. So what do? We take one step at a time. It does not have to be something overwhelming. It doesn't have to be something that you feel that you can't do. You just have to do a little bit every day. It's not about walking in and knowing how to do everything. It's about walking in and taking a step forward every single day. Every single day that you do that, you are going to grow your business, you are going to get better, and you are going to see the results. I am living proof of it. I started and wanted nothing. I wanted nothing. I had a million excuses excuses why this wasn't going to work for me, but somehow by just sharing with some of my girlfriends my love for this mascara, it opened up a world of possibilities for me because I allowed myself to just try. I allowed myself to just give it a shot, have zero expectations, and see what happens. And what has happened has been incredible. And my wish is for you to allow yourself for that to happen, because you, my friend, are capable. The same as I am capable, so are you. So I'm going to ask you to do me a favor. I'm going to ask you to hit that share button, because you never know who needs to see this. Maybe this isn't for you, but maybe it's for somebody that you know. Send them to me if I invited you, or please circle back to the person that invited you and take a chance on yourself. Take a chance on a new journey that has the ability to give you the things that you need and want, whether it be money, whether it be friendship, whether it be confidence, whether it just be a discount on your makeup. All of those things can be taken care of, and also know that what you're doing is helping an incredible foundation in the Younique Foundation, helping women all around the world. And just, I want to make it clear also that anybody that goes to the Younique Foundation for the retreat, you don't have to be a presenter to go. Anybody, whether they are part of Younique or not, can go to this retreat. So when you think of it that way, we are on a mission to help women live their best life around the world. So I'm going to leave you with that. If you have any further questions, please feel free to reach out to me if I invited you or whoever else invited you to this video. July is the month to do it, because this is when everything gets exciting for the rest of the year and continually. So many amazing things are coming up after convention, new product launches in September, some of the best sales month in October and November and December. So this is the time for you. I believe in you. If you don't believe in yourself, I'm going to ask you to allow me to tell you, I believe in you. You can do this, and you should try, because you know what? I'll leave you with this. Here's the worst thing that's going to happen. I'll give you the worst case scenario and the best case scenario. Worst case scenario, you are going to pay a very small amount for a large amount of makeup. That's your worst case scenario. The best case scenario is you do exactly that. You allow yourself to go on a journey. You allow yourself to learn and to try, and you will see that the possibilities are endless, that you can literally change your life, whether it is something as simple as you'd like to make an extra $100 a month, or you really want to make a financial impact on your life and you also want to help other women. All of those things are possible. It just starts with the one little step of taking a chance, getting the presenter's kit, walking in with zero expectations, and just going on a journey. It will be a journey that you will never forget, you will never regret, and has the power to make you a much better version of yourself. A version of yourself that is not just to improve yourself, but has the capacity to improve others and have a better life. Like, how rewarding is that to help other women have a better life? You can do that. I've done it. I want to do it more. And you have the same ability to do that as well. So I'm going to leave you with that. Please feel free to drop me any questions by Messenger in confidence. It's just me that checks my messages, of course. I hope you guys have a great night, and thank you so much for tuning in. Peace out.